Alright, so rising everyone, I'm back. It's December 6, 2025 at 8:49 p.m. And I am doing a reading on KENNIKA Jenkins featuring her mom. What is going on? Okay. What the energy was surrounding her passing, and the list goes on. Alright, so can you provide us some insight, Spirit, regarding to KENNIKA Jenkins and her untimely demise? Insight on KENNIKA Jenkins and her untimely demise. Hold up, I gotta stand up for this because these some big old cards. That's a lot. Good grief. No. This, nope. That's too many. I know you trying to speak a lot, but good grief. Okay. All right. Research similar crimes in the area to see if they're linked. Surveillance camera may provide important clues. This crime will be solved in the distant future. Dang, Daniel. That card, this was the same. This card was, had the same, this card came out during the Shaquilla Robinson reading that I did. That this crime will be solved in the distant future. I do remember that. And then at the bottom we have, closer observation of the victim's living space may provide clues. Oh, that's interesting. All right. Give us some more insights on that perspective. I need to hurry up and eliminate these. Oh my gosh. Because this is a good deck. Okay. I just need a good, it just need a good old laminate. I hate that these cards are flimsy. I may have to order some tarot. Okay, Double Life. Double Life is talking about duality, deception, hidden identity, masked truth. One soul, one self. You don't have to split to be safe anymore. Someone is not who they seem. Hidden personas or facades that conceal darker truths. It may appear when facing personal compartmentalization or manipulation by other, prompting reflection on outward persona, what lies beneath. So this is affecting the crown and the root chakra. So Double Life. Emotional hostage, guilt, manipulation, love as weapon, or coerced loyalty. And so y'all see that? It reads, emotional captivity, whether you were the one trapped, love that depends silence, sacrifice, or submission isn't love, it's control, runs deep in the family lineages, especially where caretakers confuse protection with possession. Oh, this regards to the heart and the throat. So that's what that says for emotional hostage. Okay. And then the escape plan, survival route, quiet preparations, or a spiritual exit. The escape plan. It's talking about signals that you or someone in your lineage had to leave without fanfare. To survive, sometimes you have to disappear. Maybe you're still plotting your exit emotionally, physically, spiritually. You got permission. Not everything sacred is loud. Sometimes healing means slipping out of the back door. Which that is the root and the solar plexus. Okay. Missing child is at the top. Of course, that's regarding to KENNIKA Jenkins. And it's talking about both literal or metaphorical, actual missing children, as well as the inner child who vanished inside of you the day innocence was stolen. It may connect to ancestral pain, miscarriage, kidnapping, unresolved family loss. This is the grief that lingers in the bloodline. So with this happened to KENNIKA Jenkins, this is a generational grief. And of course at the bottom we have the confession letter. Unsent truth, spiritual closure, final release. And it reads, invite you to write what needs to be said, then then decides if it gets sent. A confession, an accusation, a release, whether it's for the living, dead, or your own inner child. It's time to say it straight. Let the ink carry your truth to page your soul back to freedom. This is regarding to the throat and crown. So is there a confessional letter lingering around? Or like a diary or an actual letter? Or dang. 7 plus 1 is 8. Okay. 2024 was the universal year of 8. So, was there a confession letter written before KENNIKA passed away? Or did the mother write a confession letter that she has not given to anyone, but just to get that out of her conscious? Interesting. Oh, let me ask that. Regarding to the confession letter, did a mom write a confession letter? Oh my gosh. Hold on now. Did the mom write a confession letter? Did the mother write a confession letter? Yes. Yes. She about suffered a loss and hardship that she had to move on from, which left disappointment. Saturn and Pisces. Saturn and Pisces, that happened last year. The last time Saturn was in Pisces was not only this year, but last year too, if I'm not mistaken. Because I remember recording a video about Saturn and Pisces, I believe. Ooh, I'm going to have to check that out. And then because of, yeah, she wrote it. It seems like there's a confession letter about about whether it's a confession letter or a book or something. But something was written about what the type of loss and hardship that she had to go through regarding to losing KENNIKA the way she did. And unfortunately, yeah, she did get money from it. Of course, that's no secret, you know. For as like her getting, what is it? A settlement, yeah. Whoo, dang. Okay. We ain't even at that part yet, but okay, yeah. Let me ask: Did KENNIKA write a confession letter? We got a yes in a. We got the Two of Cups in reverse, but this is a yes card, but it's in a reverse. So, no. No, she didn't. I wouldn't be surprised if she was in a process. I wouldn't be surprised if she was in the process of doing it. But, you know. No. Okay. Alright. Let's move forward. Should I even do hidden blockages? Let's do hidden blockages when it comes to KENNIKA Jenkins' mom. Ooh, right off the bat. Okay, here we go. What is that? Love life. Love life is somehow causing her to get sidetracked and off balance. The easy way out. In the long run, the easy route is not harder and makes it more difficult. And not enough risk. Taking small risks but not big enough to make a big impact on her success. Interesting. What was hidden in the shadows for hidden in the shadows? We got save your shadow, trying to save or fix others, interfering, meddling some, or a servant. We got defensive shadow here. And dreamer. Ideas or schemes considered impractical illusions, unrealistic, impractical or illogical. Okay, interesting. Should I do hidden blockages with KENNIKA? Let's do hidden blockages with KENNIKA. What was going on? All work and no play. Lack of self-discipline. Beating a horse. Don't know when to walk away when something is clearly not working. Oh, that's interesting. Alright. Next, we have additional messages. I'm going to get it from here. Additional messages regarding to KENNIKA Jenkins, her mom, and what has transpired. Hacker, cybersecurity, childhood trauma, Stockholm syndrome. Dang, it's a lot of trauma going on. Can't talk, I'll reach out soon. Stop being paranoid and projecting your insecurities. Shadow work is needed. Yo, this is weird. Luck wanted to make its entrance. Letters B, T, M, or G in the name. There's someone better. Student. Free will. What is that all about? I don't know. Okay. What is this? 5 cards? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me get 2 more cards. 2 more cards. Oh, well, I got 3. Dang. Okay, letters. O, Q, U, X, or Z. Along with communication. Inner child trauma. Okay, damn. Woo. Okay. So, this is obviously a traumatic situation. There's already too many trauma cards out. Completion or closure is at the bottom. Writer is at the top. Has she written a book already? Or is she in the process of writing a book? I wouldn't be surprised if she write a book. If she doesn't write a book about KENNIKA Jenkins, her daughter, I mean, the mom. If she doesn't write a book about KENNIKA Jenkins, I wouldn't be surprised if she write a book about telling her side of the story. And when I mean her side of the story, I mean like her humble beginnings. And how her humble beginnings have shaped how she is, because like I explained to majority of the readings, especially in the beginning of my readings on this channel, is that what for one, you can be a product of your environment. Hence, if you haven't watched the Diddy documentary, that's a prime example. And two, the relationship with your parents can affect how you navigate relationships in your adult life, whether it's platonic, business, and everything else. So I wouldn't be surprised if she writes some book regarding to, getting as a pathway to heal her trauma, from how she grew up. So I'm just saying, I'm seeing a lot of traumatic cards. So okay, yeah, I'm seeing a lot of trauma cards. So that is like one thing that came into mind. Is she seeking counseling? I hope she is. I hope she is seeking counseling on this matter. Jesus. Be the fence. Oh my goodness. Okay, next we are doing the we are going to do the analysis. My God, today. All right, what's going on at the root? At the root, what's going on? We have the Magician card, followed by with the Chariot. That's concerning. Oh now. And these are a lot of major arcana cards too that's popping out as well. Dang. All right, let's shuffle them up right quick. I shuffled it, but I guess I ain't shuffled it. All right. We have Three of Cups. Celebration. Then we got Queen of Pentacles at the bottom. Five of Cups. 10 of Swords. And we got Two of Wands along with the Three of Swords and the Devil card at the bottom of the deck. Alright, so starting at the root, we got the Magician card. Well, first off, all the jump cards are all spiritual. So this is a spiritual dominant reading. With all the cards, is still spiritual dominant with only 2 root chakra cards being present. We have the Magician card present here, which is about I have all the resources I need, inner and outer. So the Magician is all about a person that has creativity, has the means to make things happen. So there's an individual, a male, possibly a male individual that is a mover and shaker. That, let's see, we got throat, and then we also have Mercury. Oh, this person is very intuitive, perfect communication, very communicative, all that type of things. Let's see, and then we also have the Chariot at the top, at the bottom of the deck that's being shown. So the Chariot is all about movement. So this particular person, possibly a male figure, that's big, a big timer, that is a mover and shaker in the community, um, has found success in this matter. Let's see. Clarify this. Clarify by, oh yeah, is this is brought shocking news. It's very unexpected. Following by, this card be tripping me out, y'all. However, even though this person may show up, this male individual may show up as a person that is all well put together and knows how to get things done in a timely, effective fashion. This person is very unstable at the same time, which put fear in her, which has put the fear in her. It seems like this was shocking to KENNIKA's mom. This news was shocking to mom because of this crazy individual, this unstable individual has put the fear in KENNIKA. That's what that looked like. Okay. Which we're gonna move forward with the Three of Cups here that represents celebration. Now there was a party. There was a party that KENNIKA had attended to. Okay. The friends did go out at a party and celebrate it. And meanwhile, you have the Queen of Pentacles being concerned about the welfare of individuals at the same time. So, let's see here. Chaos. It was chaos. Capricorn. Capricorn in energy. Capricorn season. Between December and January. And the collective. It brought some sort of chaotic energy to the collective, because again, this happening to KENNIKA Jenkins, it has wreak havoc in especially in certain parts of North America. Yeah. So yeah, this came out of nowhere. Okay. Interesting. Which, moving forward to the solar plexus region, we have the Five of Cups here. There's a sense of grief and loss here in the power center. And because it brought some trauma. And with the Ten of Swords being presented at the bottom of the deck, yeah, with this situation, it has brought grief and loss, being some exhaustion because of the up and down, left to right, loop de loop that happened around the case. Okay, clarify this. It has affected the community tremendously. Rejection and abandonment. She feels abandoned. She feels like she's been left behind. Spiritual gift is being presented here. And a spiritual ranking person has probably been around her to assist her in this matter. So it seems like in the past she's experienced rejection, abandonment, and desertion, feeling left behind. Whether in the present tense, she's embarked on that spiritual gift. with a person. Well, she may be seeking counsel with a person with her rank, maybe a male figure. So she may be seeking spiritual counsel from somebody. She may be, and I mean the mother. She may be seeking counsel with a spiritual advisor, per se, in my opinion. Because I did ask before, is she seeking counseling? Okay. All right. So with the Two of Wands being present at the heart region, Two of Wands represents the choice was being made regarding to heartbreak, as well as a sense of betrayal at the same time as well. Regarding to agreements that have been made, agreements that have been made to where she's been restricted to speak on things, because the sword is about intellect and mental thought process, and I'll say on the speaking realm too. But yeah. She had to make a choice on how she had to make a choice on some agreements and contracts or proposals, per se, regarding to the loss of KENNIKA Jenkins, and how far she can speak about it, and how much she can speak about it, and how much she can't speak about it. Which we have the Devil card presented here at the bottom of the deck. Again, it's affected her mental health, because again, she basically had a gag order on, she agreed to a gag order, per se, because once you accept the money and then you're not able to seek retribution from that, it's more like, well, dang, it's like, jeez, oh my gosh, this is unbelievable here. This reading is given, what the crap, man. What in the world? Okay, clarify this, because this is so traumatic, man. There's so many traumatic cards coming out. Dang, the whole lineage got to be recalibrated on this, man. Clarify this. Why are these cards here? Oh, see there? Money was taken. Okay. Money, children, creation, investments, angel, spirit guide. I'm gonna put that on, see? Jeez. Money was being offered because of for further, because of Yep. This is basically what that said regarding to KENNIKA. Maybe if she would have, does she have a foundation? Did she put some money aside to like start a foundation on behalf of KENNIKA Jenkins? If not, that could have been an outlet for her to commemorate her, or to keep her legacy alive, which was create a foundation on her behalf, just like how the Gabby Petito family did how most families would create a foundation on behalf of their the untimely demise of someone. Like, if she didn't, that's her prerogative, but it would have came, I think things would have had a better outlook if she had put the money that she received in the settlement and did a foundation on behalf of KENNIKA Jenkins, on her daughter KENNIKA. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to look that up and see if she even did a foundation regarding to that. Oh my gosh. Whew, man. If not, then my God today. All right. So that leads me to these type of questions. This lead me to this. Hold on. What question that I want to ask? I'm just gonna ask this question because a lot of people are speculating this, so I'm gonna ask it. Did she have something to do with KENNIKA passing away? Did the mother had something to do with her passing away? We have a yes that come out. I'll say she inadvertently had something to do with her passing. I'll say that. In my opinion, she overtly had something to do with her untimely passing, because one of the cards that was mentioned, or some of the cards, there's someone better. What do you mean by someone better? Was she with someone? Like, did she have a man? What? Did she have a man? Where's that card at? This was the first card that came out. Love life. Did she have a man? While KENNIKA was alive before her untimely demise? Like,
Yo, turkeys.
alright, so let's do some closing messages for this. My gosh. Oh my. Closing messages for this situation. Excuse me. Beggar. It says confronts empowerment at the level of physical survival, awakens the spiritual authority of humiliation, of humility, compassion, and self-esteem. Shadow attribute, dependence on others to exclusion of effort.
Mom, and I'm here.
Hermit at the bottom. Seek solitude to focus intently on inner life, serves personal creativity.
We gotta go now.